Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Ladies and gentlemen, on my channel, I'm always telling you guys, live an active lifestyle, make smart nutritional choices, move more and sit less, ladies and gentlemen. It's not about perfection, but about consistency. It's not about what you look like in the mirror, but about how you feel. And I want to talk about something that really pisses me off whenever I see it. And it's happening more and more and more often, I'm realizing. And you guys have probably realized the same thing. People care more about scratch-offs. They care more about the lotto. They spend more effort and time on the lotto and scratch-offs than they do their own health and fitness. Now, you have probably seen this, what I'm about to talk about many, many times. You walk into a convenience store, you walk into a gas station, right? And what do you see sometimes? You walk in there and you'll have that one person there with this whole envelope, a whole pouch. They got 1 billion lotto tickets. They got 1 billion scratch-offs. They have a whole piece of paper, a whole sheet with all these numbers on it and all this stuff. And they have all these different strategies and different ways of numbers. And, oh, let me play this number and let me stand here. These people will be in there for 10 minutes. Standing there. You have a whole lot of people behind them. They're sitting there. Oh, let me get number 5. No, let me get number 30. Oh, let me get a 22. These people spend more energy. They give more effort on picking out scratch-offs and picking out lotto numbers than they do their own damn health. This is where we are in America. This is where we are in the world. People are more concerned about money. They're more concerned about cars. They're more concerned about materialism than they are their own damn health. So these people will spend all that time and effort picking out different numbers, trying to think of a strategy, trying to win the lotto, trying to hit it big and become a quick millionaire. But they won't spend that same energy. They won't put the same time into their own health and fitness. They won't spend that same energy exercising. So they'll sit there at the counter at a gas station and go back and forth and have everybody waiting in line. I can't stand those people. If you are one of those people, I can't stand you people out there, man. You people get on my damn nerves because it's becoming more and more apparent. And like I said, when you look at these people, more often than not, they look like hell. They look like how they should spend more time. They should give more effort. They should take more pride in themselves. But they don't give a damn. They're more concerned about scratch-offs. They're more concerned with the lotto. They're more concerned with the money. They're more concerned with materialism. People out here with these fancy cars, they get out the car, they look like hell. So yeah, you got this great car, man. You got a great job. You're making all this money. Great for you, but you look like hell. And I'm sure you feel like hell too. Now I tell you, it goes hand in hand. The way you look and the way you feel, guys, go. It's not a coincidence when you look at someone and they tell you, I don't have a lot of energy and I don't feel good. You look at them, you can tell. I know right away you feel like garbage inside. Just by looking at you, just by seeing the way you move, I can tell you feel like garbage. And it's because you don't give a damn about yourself. You don't care. You're more concerned with scratch-offs. This is where we are in the world. This is where we are in society. And I've talked about this before, man. It's really sad that people think that being obese or being out of shape is a handicap now. So people want handicap stickers. They want to be able to park closer to places now. Just because they're out of shape, just because they're lazy, being lazy is not a handicap. Being obese is not a handicap. All right? You are a burden on society. You are a burden to the real, true handicapped people out there. People like you. So wake up, look yourself in the mirror. Have some pride in yourself, damn it. I understand you people, man. And stop spending so much damn time on the scratch-offs, the lottos, than you do your own damn health. They'll spend more time picking out scratch-offs, thinking about which scratch-off to pick, but they won't spend the same time looking at food labels in the supermarket or picking out items on the shelf, right? They just go in there and they just buy whatever they buy. They don't spend nearly half their time of energy or the amount of effort or the amount of detail picking out those damn food items that they do their damn lotto scratch-offs. It's actually embarrassing and sad. Like I told you, every damn time I go into the gas station and I see someone like that, I want to grab them and slap them in the back of the head. I want to say, why don't you take more time exercising and making a smart nutritional choice? Because you look like hell. You're in here taking 10, 15 minutes picking off them damn scratch-offs, spending all this money on scratch-offs and lottos. People spending all this money, hundreds and thousands of dollars of their life. Spending it on what? When you could be spending that money on yourself, doing something actually constructive, right? Something that's contributing to your life, contributing to society, man, instead of trying to make a quick buck. When you're not going to win this, they spend all this money when you could have put that money into your health and your fitness. Maybe people will complain about, oh, I don't have money to do this, I don't have money to do that. But they're spending all this money on lottos and scratch-offs, hoping that you win. For what? So you can destroy yourself faster? Doesn't make any sense, ladies and gentlemen. Wake up and make a change.